ItsOcean. Tally-ho, ItsOcean, back with more tier list goodness, but today I'm doing something a little bit different. Now previously, I have been doing the video game tier list compendium, and I'm still continuing that, but today, I want to change up things a little bit, because I also want to make some tier lists on some other video game related things as well. And today, I have a banger. Today I have such a great one, just because I am a huge fan of this franchise, and that franchise is Yakuza. So today, I have a tier list here, which is all about Yakuza karaoke songs. We're gonna rank them karaoke songs. Lego! I didn't make this tier list, by the way. This is one that was already on Tiermaker. I'll leave a link for this in the description down below if you want to do this for yourself. Feel free to send me your results. The tiers we have here are Perfection, quite nice, Average, could be better, delete this, or haven't heard, don't remember, which probably is not going to get used very much, so it's probably just going to be these tiers here, but we'll see how it goes. I will quickly say before I get into this though, there may potentially be some spoilers here, I'm not entirely sure. It's just about the karaoke songs, but there still might be some potential spoilers here and there for certain things that you can experience in these games, I guess. Therefore, I'm going to quickly give a spoiler warning. But now that that's out of the way, let's get into this, and the first one is As Long As You're Happy. Oh, why? This one is super emotional, it is super sad, it is, for those who can't remember, it is the song that Majima sings about his time and his experiences with Makoto from Yakuza Zero. I think this song was, I can't remember if this song was in Yakuza Kiwami, but I do remember it being in Kiwami too. But this song, I'm thinking I'm gonna put it in quite nice, even though it's quite fucking sad. It is a super sad song, but at the same time, it's just so lovely. It gets me all in my emotions every time. But it's not a banger. You know, the Perfection tier, for me, for the most part, will be the banger tier. The next one on the list is actually, it's one song, but there's 4 different versions here. And that is Bakamitai. Bakamitai. And the first one is Akiyama's version of Bakamitai. Good old Akiyama, Shun Akiyama from Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 6. Really want him to return in Like a Dragon 2. That would be fantastic, please. I love this hunk of a man, please! And his voice is so goddamn good and just so great that I'm going to put it in Perfection. I'm going to put it in there because it's just, I know I said this was going to be the banger tier, but it's just too good, and it's Akiyama. He's just goddamn amazing. But to follow that up though, I'm also going to put Kiryu's version in Perfection. It is the meme version. It is one of the best versions. It is one of the best karaoke songs out there. It is fantastic. But next up, we've got Nanba from Like a Dragon. And I'll say it, I didn't really think much of Nanba's version, especially with the English voice acting version. I'm one of those people, I'm not really that keen on English voice acting in anime, and I don't like it. So I much prefer the Japanese voice acting, because I don't like English voice acting in Japanese things a lot of the time. There's only a few things, a few products where I can tolerate it, such as Pokemon or Persona. Because of that, and because of the Japanese version just being kind of, yeah, it was okay, I'm going to put Nanba's version in Average. And then we've got Saijima's version. Saijima's a controversial character within himself because of a very particular moment that happens in Yakuza 4, which I was not a fan of that particular moment, and it kind of put me off Saijima a little bit. I'm also going to put his in Average as well. Any of the Saijima karaoke songs, I was just kind of like, I didn't think the versions were as good as some of the others. Pretty basic reason. Next up, we have Like a Butterfly, Eri and Ichiban edition. Now, the weird thing about this is, I'm so torn because I'm not a fan of the Eri version, but Ichiban in the background is hilarious, and I love it. But because of the Eri part, I'm also going to add that to Average, because I'm not really keen on Eri's version of it. I felt like, I don't want to be mean to the person that sang this, but I just felt like it fell a little bit flat compared to other versions. It just sounded a little bit flat, whereas Ichiban's voice acting was over the top and hilarious. That kind of added a comical kind of charm to the song, but it's a half and half, and I can't just rate it on just Ichiban alone, so I'm going to put that in Average. But the next version, the other version, I'm surprised there's not versions for every single girl that did the singing, but Kiryu's version, Rapper Kiryu. This introduced us to Rapper Shades Kiryu, and for that very reason, and the fact that it's a banger of a song, I'm putting it in perfection. It's just too good. It's too good. It's one of my favourites, and I freaking love that song. Now, the next one, I think is from either Yakuza 3 or 4. I can't remember. It might have been in both. And that is Harika, I Want to Change Myself. And I'm not really that keen on this song, to be really honest, so I'm just going to put that in Could Be Better. Some of the karaoke songs for Yakuza 4 and 5, Yakuza 3 and 4, sorry, are just kind of they started to get a lot better in Yakuza 5, but 3 and 4, I'm not really keen on the karaoke in those games. The next... We have some bangers coming up, ladies and gentlemen, which kind of spoils my rating, but whatever. 24 Hour Cinderella, one of the best freaking karaoke songs, one of my own personal favourites. I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favourites on Yakuza Zero. 24 Hours Cinderella, straight in perfection, because, I mean, look at it. Look at it. You've got Majima in the outfit, he's doing the dance, he's on freaking rollerblades, he's singing the song. It's just perfect. It is every single bit of perfect that you could ever want in something like this. I'm not even sure if that sentence made sense, but whatever. The next one is another one of the songs that I really love. I think this may be considered a lot of people's favourites for Yakuza 6. For me personally, it's second best in Yakuza 6 for me, but that song is Today is a Diamond. But I still think it's one of the best songs in the whole franchise in my opinion, so it's going in perfection. Freaking love it. Now the next one, for anyone who isn't aware of this song, you unlock this song after you finish Yakuza 6, because the video package that goes with the song does feature some moments that happen throughout the game that could be considered a bit spoilery. Therefore, you only unlock it after you finish the game. So once you finish the game, you can go back to karaoke and play this song, and oh my god, I love this song so much. This song feels kind of like a perfect karaoke ending to Kiryu's journey, and I loved it so much. It is one of my favourites in the whole franchise. That song is Hands. It's Kiryu singing about his cool nephew. It's Kiryu singing a lovely song with a cool, kind of like a rock kind of vibe going on, basically about his grandson. I said nephew before, but I meant to say grandson. His kind of grandson. And it's just so wholesome, so lovely, and Haruto is such an adorable little kid, and it just fills me with all the emotions. And the first time I heard it, I legit cried a little bit. I was like, holy shit, this is fantastic. That is going in perfection. Hell yes. Plus, you get to see a little bit of Kiryu's chest there, and that's even better. I mean, what? Who said that? Huh? Who said that? That was a weird comment. Now, the next two is one song once again, but it's different versions. There's going to be a lot of that throughout this video. And that song is from Like a Dragon, and it is Hell Stew. I don't know why I almost ahegao during that. The first version is Ichiban's version. And to be honest, the song is cool, but I've never really been that keen on it. It's one of the lesser songs for me on Like a Dragon, which you might disagree with. If you do, feel free to let me know. That's completely fine. If you like it, if you would have put it further up, then go ahead and let me know. In fact, if you want to let me know where you would place any of these songs, or like I said, if you want to show me your results, you can hit me up on Twitter and just send me an image of your results or whatever. I'll be happy to look at that. But I'm going to put Ichiban's version and also Zhao's version in average. I kind of prefer Zhao's version over Ichiban's. Like, Ichiban's got that kind of comedic kind of style to it. But I don't know, I just think they're okay songs. It's just an okay song to me. It's cool, it's got a really funny video, I do really like the video, but the song's just... yeah, okay, thumbs up. Now then, these songs are in a completely different order, but I'm going to reorder them myself here, because the next one is from Yakuza 5, and it's actually part of Harika's section of Yakuza 5. So, the first one is So Much More. I unironically love this song. It did get really irritating after having to play the exact same songs repeatedly throughout Harika's section of the game for some of the side content that you have to do and during the main story. But I just loved this song. There's something about it that's just, it's just, are you ready, go? And this one is my favourite of the Harika songs. So because of that, I'm putting So Much More in perfection. In perfection. Mwah. The next one is Loneliness Loop, which is one of the other Harika songs, and it's pretty cool, but I'm just kind of like, sure, so I'm going to put that in average. And then the next one after this is Because I Have You, and I actually kind of can't remember this. I can't remember that song. You know what, no, I kind of do remember it, but I'm just going to put it in average, because the rest of the Harika songs are all kind of average to me anyway. Now, the next one. The next one is... mwah. It is a brilliant one. It is from Yakuza Zero. It is the one of the other absolute bangers from that game. It is Judgement. And I am going to put Judgement in perfection, now turning it into a two-ended tier. I absolutely love Judgement. This is one of the first songs that you can experience in Yakuza Zero alongside Bakamitai, and oh my god, when I first saw this, I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck is this game? This was the start of me discovering how silly and wonderful the Yakuza games can be, and it holds a special place in my heart because of that. But you also have Kashiwagi on the keys. He's just hanging out back there, just supporting his boys on the keyboard. How can you not love that? The next one is Kamirocho Lullaby. And to be honest, I'm not as keen on this song, but it is a song that quite often will get stuck in my head, and I do think it is a good song. I'm gonna put that in quite nice. I think that's the Yakuza 3 version, but I think it's also in Yakuza 4 from what I remember. I can't remember about Yakuza 5 though. The next one is another one that's got different versions, so we will be putting these in different places. But the next one is Machine Gun Kiss, an absolute fucking banger, one of my personal favourites of the whole franchise. It is fucking great. Kiryu's version is a classic. It is a classic, and I'm going to put that in perfection because it is fantastic. Then we have Shinada's version, which I wasn't as keen on personally, so I'm just going to put that in quite nice. But then the final one is Adachi's version from Like a Dragon, and I'm going to say Adachi's version to me is the definitive version of this song. It is so fucking good. The voice actor in the Japanese version, I've not heard the English version, but the voice actor in the Japanese version killed it. He absolutely killed it, and it was so freaking good. Therefore, I'm going to be putting that in perfection before Kiryu. Might be a controversial opinion, let me know if you disagree, that's completely fine. Once again, this is all just an opinion. You don't have to agree with it. If you don't, that's completely fine. The next one is Auto Metal My Life, and I do really like the song, but at the same time, it's not quite up there in banger category for me personally. Therefore, I'm going to put that in quite nice. It is a song that Harika sings, and it's the one that's like, Auto Metal My Life, aye, aye. It's a good song. I think it was first introduced in Kiwami, but it is a really good song, but it's not quite on the same tier as Perfection for me. Now then, Pure Love in Kamirocho, Akiyama and Hana edition. And I gotta say, because Akiyama's fantastic as usual, and Hana is just such a wonderful character, and they're just so great together, the chemistry in this song, mwah, it is fantastic. It is going in perfection. I absolutely love this version of the song. It is so freaking good. Then we have the Kiryu version, which, to be honest, is not quite as good in my opinion. Still a good song though, so I'm going to put that in quite nice. Now then, the next two songs are from Like a Dragon, and the first one is Spring Breeze, which is Saiko's song. Now, it is a very lovely song. It's got kind of like an anime feel to it, which is quite nice. It feels like an intro for an anime. And it is quite a lovely song, but I just think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good, but it's not quite up there. Therefore, I'm going to put it in quite nice. Just like a Spring Breeze, it's quite nice. Now, the next one is Ichiban's song, The Future I Dreamed Of. It has Ichiban singing this lovely song, this wholesome kind of song about him being a hero and stuff. You have him playing a freaking little guitar or ukulele or whatever it's meant to be, and he's helping up this little boy, and he's like, yeah, come on, kid. Let's go do this. Let us be the best that we can be. It is wholesome, it's great, and it features Ichiban, one of my favourite characters. Therefore, it goes in perfection. I accidentally moved it. There you go. Oh no. Oh, the emotions. The next one is Tonight, Restart from This Night. It is Kiryu singing about his time with his bro Nishiki. It's the brothers song. Oh, it fills me with all the emotions after playing Yakuza Zero and Kiwami. Oh, and this one is such a sad song, but it's so lovely at the same time, and it's just, it is a fantastic song. It's going in perfection. Pride from Despair, another song that was in Yakuza Kiwami. This song is all about Kiryu and Majima, and this song was really cool. It is one of those songs that's another banger, but for me it's not quite in perfection, which I feel like is another song that people will disagree with. but I'm going to put it in quite nice because it is still a fantastic song. It's just not quite up there for me personally. The next one, I believe, is the version of the song that was in Yakuza Kiwami, and that is Iji Sakura 2000. And this song is also another banger. It is pretty damn good, but it's on the same kind of level as Pride from Despair, so it's going in quite nice. I think this song was from Yakuza 3 or 4, I can't quite remember, but this is Harika singing Get to the Top, and I'm putting it in quite nice, because I do quite like Get to the Top. I think Get to the Top is a really good song, but I have a specific reason I'm going to come back to in a moment about why I put it in quite nice and not in perfection. The next one is Tashoor Komachi, and I think this is from one of the Samurai Yakuza games, so we actually have our first song that's going in Haven't Heard, Don't Remember, because I don't actually know this song, but from what I can tell, from what I can see, it looks like it's Hana-chan singing in like a traditional kimono of sorts, so I think that might be from one of the Samurai games. But the next one, getting back to Get to the Top. This one, some people might not know of this one if you don't know too much about the series, but this one is from Yakuza Dead Souls, and this is Majima's version of Get to the Top, and it is freaking amazingly funny. It is just fucking batshit crazy, as well as still being a good song at the same time. It's going in perfection, because it's Majima. How can you not put Majima in the top tier? I just said that, and I'm immediately going to eat my own fucking words. God damn it. Because, the next one is Samurai Ondol. I have heard this song, and it is from one of the Samurai games. But I'm not really that keen on it. It's a Majima song, but I'm not really that keen on this song in particular. So I'm just going to put it in Could Be Better, because it is funny. It is a funny Majima song, but I'm not keen on the song itself. I feel like people are going to disagree with me on that one. But once again, it's just an opinion. It's not definitive or anything. This is not factual. It's just my opinion and how I feel. You don't have to agree. The next one is another song that some people may not have heard of, and this is a Majima song that is from Yakuza Black Panther, either 1 or 2, I can't remember which game. Black Panther was a PSP kind of spin-off game that only came out in Japan, although it is currently being localized by fans online, which is super cool. But yeah, it was a PSP title, and this song is Majima no Majirock, and this song is actually fucking great. It's actually a banger. If you don't know anything about this song, go and check it out. It is so fucking good, and I'm gonna put that in perfection because it's an absolute freaking banger. I loved this song. The next one is Kokyo no Ninishiki wo Kazeru Beshi. I'm gonna assume that's probably actually I think the next 2 songs are from the Samurai game, and I don't really know them, so that one's getting in Don't Remember. And we have Iji Sakura, which I believe is the original version of Iji Sakura 2000, but this is the Samurai version. I've not actually heard that version, so they're going in Don't Remember, unfortunately. Now the next one is another banger, and I think this one is a really good song, really good, but I'm going to be putting it in quite nice, and that song is Heartbreak Money. It's just a good song. It's a good song, but it's not anything that I would like. It's any song that's in quite nice are songs that I wouldn't immediately go to. Like, I would listen to them if they're part of a playlist, but if I'm going to listen to any of the, like, if I'm actually going to go out of my way to listen to one of the songs in these games, it would be anything in the perfection tier, basically. The next one is Maiden Colored Life, and to be really honest, I don't really remember a lot of the songs from Yakuza 3 and 4, to be very honest. They're just kind of to me. So Maiden Colored Life, I'm actually going to put in Don't Remember, which is the only one so far that isn't from the Samurai games, but I just don't really remember it. I felt like Yakuza 3 and 4's karaoke, for the most part, was just kind of To be fair to the games, though, 3 and 4 were the start of karaoke, and they got better after that. They were still trying to figure things out and still trying to make those karaoke songs. So I can respect that, at least. Now, the next one is Moment de la Petite Serine, and I think this was from Yakuza Zero, from what I remember. And this one, from what I remember, is the Jan song. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good, so I'm going to put it in quite nice, just like Heartbreak Mermaid. I got really confused and thought it was Heartbreak Mermaid for a second, so I put it in quite nice, but I'm actually going to put it in average, because it was kind of average. So the next one is another one from Dead Souls, and this is Pure Loving Kamirocho Ryuji Edition. And to be honest, I'm not a fan of it, really. I'm not a fan. I'm going to put that one in Could Be Better, because I don't know, I wasn't really keen on that version. So we're up to our last selection of songs here, and the next one is Raindrops. And I really like Raindrops, and the fact that this specific image has Hana on it as well, the Hana version, is really good. I love Raindrops. Raindrops is a good song. It's going in quite nice. So I'm going to mix things up a little bit again, like I said, because the last selection of songs, there's quite a few on here that some of them I don't remember, and some of them are just So I don't really want to end on some songs where I'm just like, it's fine, I guess. Therefore, we have Shooting Star. I don't remember that one, so that's getting put in there. Saturday Night Lover. I don't remember that one, so that's getting put in there. Summer Memories, I kind of remember, but it was just so I'm going to put that in Could Be Better. I don't think there's any where I would say delete this. There's none that I really dislike. There's Where Is Your Touch Gone? I don't remember that either, so that's getting put in there. And the last three are songs that I do like that I'm saving for last. And we have X3 Shine. I don't remember what the X3 is about. I'm gonna assume that this is the Yakuza Zero version because that's got Yuki on the art. And I love it. Ish, ni, sunshine. Oh, 1, 2, 3. That's what the X3 is. Right, I just made sense of that. Oh my god. Great song. Putting it in quite nice. Hell yes. The next song, funnily enough, also has Yuki on the artwork, but the Kiwami 2 Yuki. I really like Ring, although I do kind of like, I think it's the Yakuza Kiwami version that has like a kind of a trance-style dance beat over it. It was like, I do prefer that version. And for that kind of reason, I still think it's good though. I'm going to put it in quite nice. I think the version with the dance beat though, I would probably put in Perfection because I did really like that version. And then the last one, we have another banger from Yakuza Zero. And it is... And I love this one. I think it is fantastic. It is a hell of a good song. It's going in perfection. We're finishing with a perfection. Now, if there are any karaoke songs missing from this, I can't see any that I can think of that might be missing. If there is any, once again, I didn't make this tier list. This is a pre-made tier list that somebody else made, so go yell at them, not me. I'm joking, don't go and yell at them, don't go and yell at anyone, don't do any of that shit. But if I was to pick one song in perfection that would be my number one, oh, it's so tough. It's so tough. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, that's what she said. It would probably be a tie between Like a Butterfly and Adachi's edition of Machine Gun Kiss, because I fucking love both of those songs so goddamn much. They are probably my favourites. After that, it would probably be Hands, Judgement, and the 24-Hour Cinderella tied in second place, because I can't pick between them either. But yes, that was my Yakuza Karaoke song tier list. Let me know where you would have ranked these songs in the comment section down below if you want to. I will leave a link for this in the description if you want to go and check this out for yourself. As I also previously mentioned, if you want to send me an image of your version of the tier list, feel free to go and send that over to my Twitter if you want to. That is the place where I'm the most active and the easiest place for you to be able to show me your cool images or whatever. Just let me know that it is part of the tier list, otherwise I might be very confused where I'm just like, why is there a bunch of random Yakuza karaoke songs? Why did someone tag me in this? I'm so confused. I will be doing more tier lists like this in the future on lots of different kinds of games. There's a bunch of Yakuza related tier lists that I want to do. There's also going to be some Undertale tier lists, Borderlands tier lists, and a bunch of other kinds of games. And I will still be continuing the video game tier list compendium, which is going to get way too big, and I have no idea how the fuck I am going to actually manage to record it in the future when there's like hundreds of games in there. But anyways, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip to the moon!